name's April Fezzik. As most of you know, I am an angelic medium. Hi,
Oh,
Carrie.
open your eyes. Hi.
Hi. Let there be light. Woo. So
Yes.
thank you everybody who's held on this long. Seriously, thank you. I seriously thought I could get through in 5 minutes, but okay. So, oh wow, you're like an earth angel. I love it. I love it. Okay. So what that means is you love helping others and you do everything from the heart, and perfect strangers will come down and sit next to you and just blah 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 blah. And you're like, why are you telling me this? But they're healing. They're healing, and
All
just random things all the time. And you're like, whoa, I don't think I needed to know that, but thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
And everyone feels so connected to you. They're like, right away, they're like, oh, I'm so connected to you. And you bring in people when they're in your space, it's like you're not getting out. I just love you so much. You're just gonna stay right here. But it's hard for somebody to get into that inner circle, right? But when they do, that's it. And it's like, oh, what do you need? I'll go get it for you. I'm like have 16 things here and I'm holding it all up, but I will grow another arm and go help you. I love it. And you're busy. It always seems like you're here, you're there, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's beautiful. And when you are around people that you're really comfortable with and you laugh, it's like you have like this musical laugh to you. Like, does anyone ever comment on how beautiful your laugh is?
Not really. They laugh at my laugh.
But oh no, that sounds beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because I see the energy, right? It's kind of like in the past few years, like the energy is just kind of spinning around you, so you're kind of feeling like you're going in circles. And there's been, I kind of see like a loss around you. It almost looks like a pet, like a dog. So have you lost a dog in the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, 4 years ago, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. And it's kind of like was there like a picture of the dog or like ashes of the dog around you? Like I just see something to memorize them.
Yeah, we have actually hanging in our living room a picture of our dog. Yeah.
Aw, cool.
Yeah.
Your dog comes in all the time and like hits your knee. So do you ever feel sometimes like your knee gets pushed over, or you feel like a heaviness on that one? It's always the one leg. I think it's like, I'm just going to move here, the right leg. Do you ever notice that? Like your leg kind of feels heavy sometimes. So when you're sitting down, you're just like, oh, it feels like there's something there. You ever notice that?
No, but I'll pay attention now.
Yeah, you should. It's always on that leg, always on that leg. And when you need motivation, you know, some days you're like, oh, I should go out, let's just say for a walk, for an example, right? You're like, oh, I need motivation. I see you being pushed on that leg. So pay attention to that. So, yeah. But you've been asking for motivation. So, you've been wanting to do something. So yeah, so that energy's coming in. And you hear, I hear lots of whispering around you. So there's lots of, you know, talkative people around you. So lots of talking spirit wise all the way around you. And you and your daughter kind of have like this really special connection. Like you guys are really, really close and have been for a really long time. That's beautiful. And you can, I smell something. You can cook up something mean. So you're a good cook, I take it.
Not really.
No? I keep smelling food around you. Okay.
I like to eat food, but not so much cook.
Okay. I just keep smelling food. Okay. I just thought that was cooking, but okay. It could be that too. So it's kind of like around Christmas time. You said you wanted to make a change in your life. Like you wanted to do something. So I kind of see that. It looks like Christmas time, but it could be a little bit before that or after that. It's kind of like you're like, I need to go do something. I want to go do something. So, and work. So you kind of had questions about work too today? So what were your questions? Sorry.
Not so much. No, not about work.
Okay.
I recently had a career change and I feel like I'm on the right path now. I feel like my old job really weighed heavily on me. Lots of stress. So now I'm feeling lighter
And
and
paperwork.
better. Things are
Was
better.
your paperwork doing this?
There is now.
Okay. I just see this piles.
Yeah.
So, and there's lots of learning.
Lots.
So,
Yeah.
do you get to tell people what to do? I see a finger doing this.
Yeah.
And there's more money. Yay. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Okay, so sorry, what did you want to know today?
I don't really know. I guess about spirits, if I have spirits around me, and if so, who?
Were you close with the grandma on your dad's side? So I see her around you. She seems smaller anyways, but she's around you. And there's like a friend on the outside. So was there somebody you knew when you were younger that kind of passed away? Because she seems like a friend, like a female, just waving on the side there. So, okay. She's farther disconnected to you, but that's okay. Okay, mom's side. Dad's side. I keep flipping back and forth. There's a man who comes through on your dad's side. He's more showing me like prouder, stronger, very stern a little bit, like not stern in a negative aspect, but just kind of like these are the rules. So kind of like that. It almost feels like a grandfather energy. You might have had a connection with him when you were younger too. So did you know your grandfather? Looks like on your dad's side.
He passed away when I was young. I was 5, but
yeah. They're showing me young. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming in to give you strength, because some days you're like, oh, there's a lot. I need some strength. So he's coming in for that. And there's like, they keep showing me, so does your mom kind of look like you? Like you guys kind of have like similarities, like you guys stand next to each other, right?
Yeah.
And if you guys were kind of talking and you weren't paying attention, you guys almost sound the same. Like there's some similarities there too with the way you guys sound or talk.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Your mom's energy is around you. I don't see if she's past or here. I'm not seeing that. I just see her energies like really like around you, very connected to you.
Yeah, we're very close.
Did she have, I don't know if it's her aunt or your aunt that passed, that kind of had like shorter curly hair? It looks like curly, but that's okay. Shorter hair, glasses, and a smile. She passed away a while ago. Do you know somebody like that? Because she's on your mom's side of the family. That's what it looks like. It's shorter hair.
Probably my mom's cousin.
Okay.
I called her my auntie. She was my godmother, though.
And she was a little bit religious at one point in her life? Just a little bit?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
And she always had like a purse. I always see a purse. She keeps showing me a purse, like it's important. There's everything in there. Purse.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
No.
Okay, that's okay. I'm just gonna ask her for something that you really remember. Do you remember when you were younger and you were at her house, like she had like these collectibles? I don't know if they're figurines or something, but there's like a few of them behind her. So there's like they look like collectibles. So something she collected behind her. Okay, that'd be a long time ago, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think about it.
Okay. She comes in because she's really loud and a little bit bossy in a good way. So she's just and she, I don't know if you remember this, but maybe this was in her younger years, but did she ever smoke in her younger years?
Yes.
And then the cigarette would always hang out of the side of her mouth and she'd still talk through it.
I don't know that.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay. Anyways, and she's showing me when she got older, she would always like pull her pants up, constantly pulling her pants up. Do you remember that when she was older? Because I know she passed quite a while ago, but she keeps showing me that. So, but that's okay if you don't remember that. Anyways, she's there to just be bossy in a very positive way for you. And she wants to know that she's around just because sometimes you just need motivation. So just like, you know how the dog is pushing you, she's pushing you.
Yep.
So,
perfect.
Is there anybody else who you want to connect with?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. In the last like 3 months, you've been really tired. It's like you're a little bit low in iron. So have you been noticing like you're feeling just a little bit more tired than usual? Just you got energy, but you're like, oh, tired, I'm tired. So you a little bit low in iron, and that will change everything for you. And then you know how you used to have a routine where you'd go out and do things? Let's just say it's going for a walk, right? That's how they show me doing things, right? But let's just say whatever it was that you were doing like a few months ago, let's say 3-4 months ago, you have to go back into that routine again. It'll make you feel better. It's like you've kind of got overwhelmed with like work and like holidays and Christmas and everything, and then you kind of like put your the stuff that you used to do to the side, and they're saying you need to go back into your routine, whatever it was that you used to do, and you need to go back and do it for you, and you'll feel better, you'll have more balance and stuff like that. So
perfect. Yeah, makes sense.
And work is going to get easier. There's a better flowing to it. You just got to get through kind of like the next few months because it's going to be really hard. There's going to be like lots piling on you, stuff like that. So it'll get easier, but you're going to get through it. It's almost like the paperwork's up to here and you're like, oh no, I can't quite get over it, but it's going to start going down. It's like someone else or something else is coming in, and you're going to feel like, okay, if this is all there is to the job, I don't know, right? But it's actually someone else or something else is taking some of that off, or maybe it's going down, I don't know, or maybe you're getting used to it. But anyways, that's going to clear, and then you're going to be able to do more. You're going to be able to go over here and fix this and go over here and correct this, because kind of like the whole reason why you got into the job was all about you need to do this, you want to do this, you want to make this change, like changes. So you'll be able to have more time getting in there to do that. So, and you're really good at that role. Like, I know it's new and you're not quite comfortable with it, but you're really good at it, and it's where you're supposed to be. So that's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you're really, really intuitive and incredible that way. So just kind of relax into that space and allow that information to more come through, because lots of stuff comes through for your daughter too, and you guys can like bounce off of each other. You're like picking up on things on people. So, you know, kind of like energy wise, right? So if you're feeling something, you're like, oh, I think this person is feeling kind of sad today, or this person's popping in my mind today, I should go connect with them, right? So do you ever feel that? Do you ever feel lots of stuff coming off of people?
Yeah, absolutely, all the time. Yeah.
So just remember, love and light in, love and light out. But you and your daughter are pretty similar in intuition. So just kind of keep bouncing ideas off of each other, because you guys are opening up a lot to that aspect. And your daughter kind of sees things a little bit more. So you ever notice when she's talking? So
yeah.
Her messages come through that way, whereas you're more of a feeler. And you guys are going to be going on, it looks like a group trip, or there's a few people, right? You guys are going to be going someplace.
Yay. Yay.
Oh. That's going to be really good. But you guys have talked about for a while, like a few different places too. So you got to narrow it right down. to one place.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it. It's going to all work out. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to work out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Or did she fall asleep? I would have by now. This is like
No.
insane how long this is
No,
going.
no. Oh my God, it's me. Yes, thank you.
Yay. Okay. Let's see. There's some chaos around you. So they definitely, when they do a healing, they want to kind of clear that out, because it's like you're here, you're there, you're here, you're there. You're trying to get everywhere. And then it's like there's so much emotion in you. Sometimes it's like bubbling out. And you're grounded all at the same time, but everything is just like rushing out. So it's kind of like your mind and your energy is kind of like spinning. So what it means by that is when you're at work, you kind of like have to like, you're multitasking a lot. You have to be on top of a lot, and you're really incredible at it. And then they're showing me in like the personal aspect, there's like so much love growing in and around you. It's like everything is opening and blossoming in all aspects of your life. It's like everything is falling into sync, and there's a place. They keep talking about a place. So another place is coming. So there's and that's coming into your future. And then the money and everything that's going to slide in for it is going to come in. And then you guys are going, it's like a trip. You guys have been talking about something for a while, and you're going to do it. You're doing it no matter what. You're doing it. It was kind of like a thought and an idea, and you guys are doing it for sure, and it's gonna happen. And then there's like this big group thing that you guys are going to be involved in and coming together, and it's like a period of time that everyone's together, and it's going to be really beautiful and kind of magical. It's like time slows down. It's almost like because you can be in that moment and be relaxed, like there's nothing else pressing upon you. And you're going to be going lots of different places and visiting lots of different people going forward into it looks like the springtime. So it's kind of like you're going to be rounding people up, and you're going to be like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that, looks like you could come, look, come on. So you're going to be rounding lots of people up. So you're kind of like the herder, and you're going to be getting some stuff done, and there's going to be really powerful energy pressing upon you and moving you forward that way. So does all that kind of make sense? Oh, I can't hear you. You must be muted.
I'm on here. I don't know how to work this properly, but April, yes. I don't know how you can stop from one person and go back to the other person and kind of get them. Like, it's crazy, but it's awesome. And cool. You kind of were on the right track there. And then I'm working on kind of the work track too. So tell me what you think about that.
There's a change coming up for you, so that'll be good. So there's like somebody presenting something to you. So like, what about this? What about this? Where you are right now is a beautiful fit, but there's more coming to you. It looks like, definitely. Someone's presenting something. So has someone presented a job offer to you yet? Because I see a change that way too.
No, not yet, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's coming, and they're presenting it to you. It's like, here, you know what, you should do something like this. So yeah, because I don't see you, like I don't see you forever doing like your current job right now. And then I see yeah, a change, which will be really, really good for you.
How about the person that I like? There is a energy that she gives off that doesn't combine with mine. Can we make it work?
We can ground and bubble you, absolutely, 100%. Clear you. We can do it so that you just feel, oh, there's some jealousy there a little bit. So you know how kind of like you're like your energy's like bubbly and happy, and you've reached the point in your life you're like, I don't care, like whatever, right? Enjoy the moment. And this person's energy seems to be stronger too. It like hits up against you. So that's what is showing me a little bit of like, I don't know if it's jealousy or envious, but there's just like that, I'm not the same. I'm not the same. I'm not the same. So anyways, they're going to bubble you and clear you, but they're going to change it so that you can see more of the light in her. But they're going to space you two apart a little bit more. It's almost like you'll be doing something. There's like, it looks like pressure coming in. So like you'll be doing something and it's like you can hear it in their voice too, right? So yeah, I can just clear it for you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I could use a little bit of that because I'm trying really hard. So let's make it the best we can.
Yeah, it almost seems like, I don't know, I want to say jealousy is the best way I can describe it. Is the best way I can describe it, because I hear like you'll be saying something like la la, and then they'll be like really loud and kind of pushing it down, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll be over here. So
yeah, it's so true.
Okay, so we'll just clear that for you, and then it'll just be like whatever. It's more them. It's them. It's 100% them. Obviously, I can see that huge, loud and clear, but it's starting to wear on you, and it's making you tired, right? So yeah, we'll clear that. So, because you're like, I try. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to make that person happy.
I look at her and I say, hey, yeah, you've got you're the same spirit as me, but you're made in just a little different way. You try and empathize, but there comes a point.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Anything else you want to know? Where else you want to take this?
So my spirit guides are going to take me to, I have these great ideas and they're just going to let me roll with it and I'm going to be successful. Is that where we're going?
Yeah, like what they were kind of showing me was, just for an example, like let's just say you're out and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have a great idea. We should go do this. Let's just say like going to do it with a few people, right? And you're like, okay, it's going to happen. Let's go. And then everything lines up and you're like grabbing people. You're like, I don't want any excuses. You're coming with me. Let's go. And then you're going. And it's going to happen quite a few times. You're just going to come up with an idea and all of a sudden it's like, you're going. And yeah, it's going to happen so often. It's going to be really fun. And you're going to be taking everybody around you and then shifting them. It's like you're shifting them. So someone's having a bad day and you're going to find that you're going to be bringing them back up. And someone's like, not sure what to do. And you're like, hey, I got an idea. And everything's just going to really work. It's kind of like you're in like this wave and everything's just like moving it. It's really cool. And you're going to be like a force to be reckoned with, like, especially this summer, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Everyone will be like, oh, we'll go see her. She got it going on. It's all good. We're going over. We got it. We got a plan. So.
Oh yeah, girlfriend.
And I see your feet up and I see the sun setting behind you in the summer. And I see like something's in your hand and you're looking over to the person next to you and you're like, you know what? Life just can't get any better right now. This is pretty magical. So you found a piece of heaven and you are gonna enjoy it to the fullest. And there's like, they keep showing me a move, so like you're shifting places too in the future. So maybe you're moving your house. I don't know, but there's a shift, there's a move.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we worked very hard to get where we are, or I did. And it kind of sounds like we're going in the right direction and the spirit guides are behind me, right?
Absolutely. And keep doing, like, you're spreading magic around people is how you do that with your joy and your laughter. And you've been noticing it. It's coming back at you like in little tiny gifts, right? Little tiny blessings, right? So just keep doing that. That's going to come through and you're going to be helping a family member. It's like they have a little bit of health issues, but they're showing me a family member. You're going to be helping them out a lot and it's going to be hard, but at the same time, really rewarding. And it's going to really leave you feeling overwhelmed, but also really, really comforted. They're showing me. And you're going to have a special relationship with somebody going forward that is really going to change the way you see things, but also the way they do. So that's going to be coming through. And someone is having, it looks like a birthday, but you're going to be celebrating it to the fullest with everybody. And it's going to be kind of contagious. So everyone's going to be having a really good time at that event. and you're going to be helping the planet. You're going to be in there and you're like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So,
Well, when don't we ever do that? Like birthdays are the best.
and there's some good news coming to you and your partner. So good news is coming to you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe money? Maybe money?
Maybe. I just see good news.
Okay. All right.
And you guys are going to celebrate it.
All right.
So, but you guys are definitely selling something soon. That's in your future. Back to you. Okay.